Irwin Business and Professional Association held a retirement party for my mom. She has been in business for 54 years on this exact day, March 11th. And she started the IBPA in 1989 to try to help all the other businesses in Irwin. And so she's been considered the queen of Irwin, and they are honoring her at this little banquet today. And it was so fun to be able to participate in everything. Thank you so much, Irwin, for what you have done for my mother to honor her. Thank you, Gary, and Carl for spearheading this event and inviting all these people to take part in my mom's honor. We're so thankful.
And I don't know how many years we've done this, but so nice to see. This is probably one of our biggest turnouts, so thanks for being here. Tonight is for everyone to get to know everyone better. I didn't have to tell any of you to socialize. You did a good job at that. Want to tell you, our mission statement of the IBPA is the Irwin Business and Professional Association is an all-volunteer group that promotes the health and vitality of Irwin for the benefit of the surrounding communities. And let me introduce the IBP officers at this time. And will you all, when I announce your name, please stand and stay standing. Our new president, Eva Williams, from Equity Preservation Service. Our officers in the Mason's Hall, what do we call it?
Masonic Hall.
Huh?
Masonic Hall.
Masonic Hall. Our first vice president is our photographer, Carl Stillitano. Just one more shot, Carl, we call. Okay? Our second vice president, unfortunately, to our dear friend and a very great lady who was a key part of the founding of the IBPA, and she was at the helm of it for many, many years. Okay? You came on board, I believe, somewhere in the early 90s, if I was told correctly.
I don't remember.
I thought it was before that, okay? We all have a history here because of her. We could all share those memories, but we'd be here till tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to give you a humorous view of Lois Woleslagle and share a very ironic fact that her daughter shared with me. I used to get phone calls from Lois. Many of you know I go out and I change the sandwich board signs, and I put up the no parking signs, and whatever I'm involved in doing. And my phone would ring, and I'd see Woleslagle's, and I knew it was her. And of course, when I answered the phone, of course I knew it was her because she has a very unique voice on the phone. And here's how it went. I hope you can all hear it. Gary, this is Lois Woleslagle. Are you going to change the sandwich board signs this week so we get them up? Or are you going to put up the no parking signs? Okay, Gary, I appreciate it. I love everything you do for Irwin. Okay. God bless her. And I always said, we have that innovative thing called caller ID. Woleslagle, Lois Woleslagle. I knew it was her anyhow, okay? But she always said, Gary, this is Lois Woleslagle. Okay, fact is, Mary Louise sent me her check and a note. Looking forward to seeing you. We've been friends for many years. And hope, I had surgery a few weeks ago, and she said, I hope you're feeling better, and my hernia repair is healing well, okay? And here's the ironic point. March 11th, 1970. Mom opened the store. What's the date today? March 11th. This day of the event is exactly 54 years. Only 11% of USA businesses last that long. And I'm sure that's quite true. And most have moved during their business years. That store was occupied by numerous different people, Scott Hari, Belak Floral, till she went in. And she's been there 54 years. And Mom has been in one place, 205 4th Street, Irwin, PA, for 54 years. God bless you.
Thank you.
And what more can you say than that? Okay? We have a few things that we're going to share with Lois tonight. Okay? Some are right here. And first, I'd like to bring up the president of our IBPA, Eva Williams.
Some things for you, Lois.
Okay.
So on behalf of the IBPA, we would like to thank you for your many years of kindness and support to all the businesses and just being you.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. So here, it is a dish garden. It's incredibly heavy. It weighs about 15 pounds.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad you got it, Norm. Oh, that's beautiful.
And I'm going to
Thank you
stop here
so much.
before you give her the next one, because they're getting up. Pardon me? I didn't write it down, didn't think of it. But seated to Lois's right side is her son, Norm Woleslagle, and his wife, Mary Ann. To her left, as I mentioned earlier, is her daughter, Mary Louise, who came up from, you live in Morgantown, right?
No, Charleston, West Virginia.
Charleston, West Virginia. I knew it was down there somewhere, okay? And her friend, Nancy Myers.
Yes.
So, thank you for traveling up here. Please.
And Marley from Impressions and Thread made this blanket for you
my
on behalf
goodness.
of the IBPA. And it says, with love and gratitude from all business owners, former and future, thank you for your service to us and the community.
Oh, how nice. That is so nice.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, that's beautiful, honey.
You're welcome.
How nice. Isn't that pretty? Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and now you get a hug.
Oh, I thank you, honey. I want you to do real good.
I have
You will.
big shoes to fill.
Next, I'd like to invite Sherry Martino, our borough manager, Irwin's borough manager. And she's gonna stay down there too.
I don't like public speaking, and I'm probably gonna cry. So I'm just gonna read this and hope I don't bawl, so the chief doesn't make fun of me.
Well, we got two criers up here. I do it all the time.
I've been with the borough for 7 years in total this year. 5 years as the manager. I hold 12 titles for the borough, but there's one title I do not hold, with at least here at the borough, and that's Queen. Lois is the Queen of Irwin, and rightfully so, she has earned that title.
Oh, thank you, honey.
So many people in this room do not know the history of the borough and the relationship between the multiple organizations. It was not always rainbows and butterflies. Matter of fact, it was non-existent. If you know the full story, then you know I never understood it, and someone in this very room was on the same page, and that was Lois. It was in my first few days here that I received my first history lesson from Lois on the IBPA, what you all do, how small it is, and how this small group of people can run these events. I saw in her heartbeat that it was for this town, the community, and she was the kindest, sweetest, gentlest woman I ever met, and she reminded me so much of my very own grandmothers. Even when she did not like what I had to tell her, she so gently reminded me that I was wrong and to look again.
That's about right.
Lois has taught me how important it was to work with these organizations and how much it meant to the borough. The seed was planted in my mind to always make sure that we all work together, and you will hear me say, it's not one person, one business, or organization that makes this borough operate or to be successful. It is all of us to work together, even when we do not completely agree. Lois and I have always had the same mindset, and she is the one who accidentally taught me this statement. Lois has taught me so much while I sat here, as she has been president, as you can see. She's always been one of my biggest supporters, and I of hers. So I got you a present today.
Aw. Is this from you?
This is for me.
Oh, honey, thank you so much.
Can I hand that to you?
You want me to put it on you?
Woo, woo, go mom.
I'm just gonna let it sit there. It might fall off.
Okay. Oh, I thank you, Betty. That makes me
That's hilarious.
Thank you. Thanks.
She'll never take it off. She'll never take it
You
off.
like it?
Favorite people that's not a business person in town, but he's very involved in town and he's done very nice charitable gifts. I know he gave one to the VFW that's just fantastic, okay? And he had many art photos in her store that she always talked highly about, okay? And I'm talking about our local artist. I've known him since he was this high, Bob Weaver. Bob, come on up. He has a very special
I graduated with
presentation.
Bob.
I'm sure you want to come up here.
And Lois, you were so supportive of artists over the years, and I just wonder how many pieces of art you framed over those 54 years.
Many, many.
And you were so supportive of me with the Christmas cards, and just appreciate you so much. So I had to do a drawing of you, and they say that the eyes are the window of the soul, and your eyes are so kind. You can just see that in you. So when I drew this, I tried to capture your kindness in the drawing.
Thank you.
Bob, before you leave and before she leaves, I think it'd be very appropriate to have both of you up here and get a picture. Last but not least, I want to invite our mayor, Mayor Jeff Clem, come up. He has some things he wants to talk about.
Okay, I'm gonna do this right in front of Lois. Before I get to this, first time I met Lois, after I got elected mayor, it was an IBPA meeting. And I walked in, and I didn't know Lois, and I'm like, wow, what a sweet lady. And my opinion hasn't changed one bit. Thursday mornings, 8 o'clock, I always looked forward to talking to Lois. I was usually one of the first ones there, and Lois was always there before I was. And we got to be such good friends. I would go to the store and we would talk, and she would just give me the lowdown on Irwin, what was going on, how the IBPA started. And it was just, she's probably one of the nicest ladies I've ever met.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll never change my mind. And Eva, she has big shoes to fill. I don't know if she can, because you're one of a kind.
Aw,
And we love you so much.
Oh, Jeff, thank
So I have something I'm gonna read here real quick, okay? In honor of Lois Woleslagle and her service to the Irwin community, Lois Woleslagle has been a fixture in the borough of Irwin for the better part of a century, being a 1949 graduate of Norton High School and remaining in the area ever since. She has been a business owner in the borough and an important part of the borough's revitalization, having opened a paint store with her late husband Norman in 1970, located on 4th Street in downtown Irwin. Lois's business presence in the borough has continued throughout the years, and she is in her 54th year as an Irwin staple, operating Interiors by Woleslagle. Lois, in her service as co-founder of and president since 1989 of the Irwin Business and Professional Association, has built up the IBPA to be a model business association for other communities, being the basis of business professional associations throughout the county. She spearheaded the borough's Christmas tree displays, including forming the basis of what is now the Norton Rotary Christmas tree, and getting other business owners to display trees up and down the downtown district, and further created the Irwin Christmas cards. She was commemorated as the 2022 Norton Chamber of Commerce Community Volunteer of the Year, among many other accolades throughout the years. Downtown Irwin would not be the thriving community it is now without the dedication and community spirit of Lois Woleslagle. I, Jeffrey Clem, Mayor of Irwin Borough, do hereby recognize Lois Woleslagle as the community leader and volunteer that she is, and further recognize her efforts to form the Downtown Irwin Business District. We have hereunto set our hands and caused the seal of the Borough of Irwin this 13th day of March, 2024. Congratulations.
Jeff.
Thank you.
Aw, thank you, Jeff. I love you.
Very much deserved, for sure, okay? Those of us that have been involved with the IBPA for many years, we all understand that, okay? And we love her to death. So, hey, we'll miss her in downtown Irwin, but I'm sure we'll see your face somewhere, okay? Norm will have to bring you down, Mary Ann will bring you down, whatever.
Beauty shop.
Beauty shop, there you go. Somebody asked, where does she get her hair done?
Down Irwin at Linda's,
Headquarters.
Headquarters, there you go, whoever it was that asked earlier. Okay, and, I thought of this while somebody was talking and said a key word that I used earlier, and I introduced Chief Wenzel to a word that has an acronym, and it applies very much so in Irwin, in the IBPA, the word team. I said it to somebody else in back, Bill Snyder. Okay, the word team. And it really does matter. It does work. The acronym is TEAM, is together everyone achieves more. I taught the chief that, taught Bill that. I've known it for years, probably because I was in sales. But, truly, the chief will use it with his officers. Bill can use it with his team of people at the funeral home, even though he doesn't need them doing anything, as I recently found out. So, but hey, I really, really, really appreciate the fact that so many of you showed up tonight. And at your seat is a list of downtown Irwin events. This right here. And we make new ones probably every month or every month and a half, something like that, right, Amanda? New one coming out soon. The majority of them are organized by the dedicated volunteers of the IBPA. Thank you to all the event chair people, committee members, and sponsors. As you know, the IBPA, you may not know this, the IBPA receives no government funding. We're able to provide these free events to the community through event sponsorships, vendor fees, business participation fees. Without the support of our local businesses, these events would not be possible. To all the businesses who sponsor, donate to, volunteer at, and participate in the IBPA events, we thank you a whole bunch, okay? And now, basically, we've come to the end of the evening, but we have a couple things here. They're called door prizes. Do it. Pull one, and we'll have you pull another one. That's one. Okay. Here, let you hold.
Excellent resources community, and all these business owners owe you so much. That you started this, and you business owners need thanks too, because you keep this community going so great. I mean, towns are actually coming to Irwin to see what the hell's going on in Irwin. And that's because of all you people. You make it great here. Like I said, I've lived here all my life, and it's just so fantastic to say, I've been living in Northampton, but I'm from Irwin. Obviously, I'm from Irwin. And again, Lois, thank you so much for all
Oh,
you've
you're
done.
welcome. Thank you.
I'm her favorite story to tell. And so if anybody ever comes to the IBPA meetings, she always tells them how I got started, which is 10.5 years ago now. And if it weren't for Lois, I wouldn't be here. Truthfully, I was scared to death, and she told me, if you don't take that chance, you'll never know. And you'll regret that. And for that, I am very thankful. I grow up, I want to be just like Lois.
I haven't been real active in the IBPA, although I was a while ago. And I'll say, Lois, what I remember so fondly of you and your husband Norm is every basketball game, every sporting event, you, your husband, you would come in just a little bit late, but you would always be there. And I just thought that's awesome to see grandma and grandfather coming in to see their grandkids play sports. And I just have to tell you, I have so many fond memories of coming into your store and talking to you. And we all know in our hearts who we talked about. And basically, you've just been a very big inspiration in me. And thank you very much. We love you. And thank you for everything that you do for downtown Irwin.
Oh, thank you.
But it's been an honor to be across the street from you. I've learned so much from you, and I love you as a neighbor. I love you as a friend. So thank you for everything.
When we moved our office into Irwin some years back, you reached out, you got wind of us being there and reached out to welcome us and invite us to an IBPA meeting. And your sweet voice that Gary did not do justice is the whole reason that I wanted to show up and meet you and get to know you better. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm so thankful for all that
I'm glad I called you too.
So thank you for that and for all you do and have done and will do. Thank you, Lois.
If you can, please stand up and say what you feel right now to these people that came to pay tribute to you.
I want to thank you for this honor. It really has been my pleasure to be your president these years. It's been wonderful. I loved it. I wish I could keep on going, but I'm almost a century old. But anyway, I really enjoyed it. And I want to tell you, keep on keeping on. Ask God to help you, and He will. Thank you. Thank you all again. It's been wonderful. Thank you for your honors. It's just been, I can't explain it. Wonderful. Keep on keeping on. Ask God to help you. That's what I think. Amen.
Thank you all for coming, making a part of your day to pay tribute to such a sweet lady. So thank you all. At this point, we're all done. You're welcome to go downstairs, I guess, and have a cocktail if you care to.
Here, let me get your picture, girls. Here. All right, ready?
I'm taking a movie.
Hey, Marion, remember I told you about ACLs and one bite at a time.
Can you take a picture?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you look like it's under her.
Yeah, let me know if you want me to
I want to get Sherry.
You're very special.
Oh, just like you too. Nobody like Dale.
If we had any more Loises, I don't know if we could handle it.
You did a great job. When you and Lenny started, look what it gave.
Yeah,
Look
poor
what
Lenny.
became. Yeah, look what you two started. Look what happened.
I know it's tougher.
There's Nancy, my videographer.
Oh, Vivian.
You'll have the same experience, Bob. My one friend loves the Irish bar.
We're all gonna surround. Oh, we gotta be all here? Okay.
Some folks in chairs in front. No, I can't. So if you want, yeah, just bring some chairs up, pull up a chair. Yeah, we'll have you sit, okay? Yeah, we'll just sit, and I'm gonna have a few folks sitting, and then a few folks sitting.
Bringing you a chair.
Yeah. Oh, you got a chair behind you.
There you go.
And whoever wants to sit, just drag a chair.
You all right?
You don't want it in there. Who else wants to sit? Does anybody want to sit? No. All right. Let me get back here a little bit.
This is the entire IBPA, Irwin Business and Professional
All right, Mr. Mayor.
Last one.
Good. You're good.
My mom's words of encouragement to me over all these years has been, keep on keeping on, Mary Louise. Ask God to help you, and He will. Mom sure is the queen of Irwin and the queen of my heart.